So, when you think about building a legacy, what's the first thing that comes to mind? For most of us, it's money, right? But here's the thing. What if the real secret isn't just about the wealth you leave behind, but the structure you build around it? That's exactly what we're going to dive into today. You know, this quote really nails it. When great people plan, they use tools. It's so true. Planning isn't just crossing your fingers and hoping for the best. Nope. It's an active, deliberate thing. The legacies that last for generations, they don't happen by accident. They're built carefully, piece by piece, using the right tools. And this right here, this is the core truth of it all. Wealth without structure simply doesn't last. I mean, think about it. You can pour your entire life into building something incredible, something really substantial. But without that framework, that protective shell around it, all that hard work can just unravel, and it can happen shockingly fast. It's a really sobering thought, isn't it? Okay, so what does this actually look like in the real world? Well, the source material lays out this incredibly stark contrast. It's like a tale of two paths, each one leading to a completely different fate. First, let's look at the path of planning. And listen, this has nothing to do with luck. It is all about strategy. Take the Rockefeller family. Their wealth has lasted for more than 100 years. How? Because they used a powerful combination of life insurance and trusts. And it's not just them. Think about Warren Buffett. He uses the exact same tools to spell out precisely how his massive fortune will be used. It's an absolute masterclass in thinking ahead. But now, let's look at the other path, the path of inaction. And the consequences here are just devastating. According to the source, this stuff is all too common right here in Kenya. You've got families stuck in court for 10, even 20 years. Kids locked out of school because accounts are frozen. Properties being sold off for cheap just to cover legal fees. And widows are left struggling. And here's the heartbreaking part. It's not because there's no money. The money is there. What's missing is the structure. All right, so if that's the problem, what's the solution? Well, the source material gives us a really clear blueprint. It's all built on two essential pillars, insurance and trusts. This right here is the architecture for a legacy that's actually built to last. So let's break this down because it's super important. On one hand, you've got insurance. What does it do? It provides the money. It makes sure cash is available right when it's needed the most. But, and this is a big but, money by itself can cause a whole lot of conflict. That's where the trust fund comes in. Think of the trust as the instruction manual. It's the thing that controls how, when, and for what purpose that money gets used. And when you put these two together, that's when the magic happens. You create this really powerful system. So the Britam Whole Life Insurance policy, that guarantees the money will be there when you pass on. Then the trust fund steps in and controls exactly how that money is used, all according to your wishes. It's the perfect one-two punch. Okay, so you might be thinking, what does this combination actually solve? Like, what are the big, messy problems that this kind of structure just completely takes off the table for my family? Well, it comes down to this. It answers the three most critical questions that always cause conflict and confusion. Who gets the money? When do they get it? And what should it be used for? See, a proper plan just removes all the guesswork. It spells everything out in black and white. There's just no room left for arguments. But you know, this goes way beyond just the money and the legal stuff. It's really about the human side of things. It's about leaving behind clear instructions for the future, and the incredible peace of mind that gives you now, and the security it provides for your family later. Just think about what this structure really achieves. It means your kid's education is guaranteed, done. It means your spouse has dignity and stability and isn't forced to fight for what's theirs. It means your assets are protected from all those long, ugly disputes. And maybe most importantly, it means your legacy, your voice, keeps speaking, guiding, and protecting your family, even when you're no longer there to do it yourself. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. This sounds like something for the super rich, right? But the source makes a really powerful point here. This isn't just for the wealthy. This is about responsibility. So, who is this really for? Well, according to the source, planning is no longer optional if you check any of these boxes. You have children, you own property, you run a business, or you have anyone at all who depends on you. If that's you, then this isn't a nice to have anymore. It's an absolute necessity. And really, it all boils down to this essential mindset shift. It's moving from the old way of thinking nitapanga baadaye, which just means I'll plan later. That's basically gambling with your family's future. The shift is to the responsible mindset, nimepanga vizuri, I have planned well.
It's that simple switch from putting it off to getting it done.
Now, the expert behind this whole approach is a financial advisor named Elijah Mwai, and his role is to help individuals, families, and business owners put all these pieces together to combine that Britam Whole Life Insurance with a trust solution so they can build that solid legacy we've been talking about.
And if you're feeling ready to move from "I'll plan later" to "I've planned well," the source material gives you a way to get in touch. You can call or WhatsApp Elijah Mwai on 0719-265-155 for more information. So let's just end on this powerful thought. The greatest gift you can possibly leave behind isn't money. It's not. It's clarity, it's peace, and it's instruction. Because that's what truly allows your family not just to survive, but to thrive long after you're gone.